Good afternoon or good evening, and welcome to Newman Outdoor Field in Fargo for the championship game of the North Dakota Class B State Baseball Tournament between the three-time defending champion Thompson Tommies and the LaMoure-Litchville Marion-Edgeley Lobos. How you doing, everyone? I'm Joe Lancello. Thanks for joining us on YourLiveEvent.com. Our pregame show brought to you by Irie Insurance. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote. Thompson getting here courtesy of a 9-1 victory over Renville County and a 4-3 victory over Northern Cass yesterday, where the Tommies had to get 2 runs in the bottom of the 7th for the victory, and the winning run coming in when Will Wilkie was hit by a pitch with the bases loaded to give the Tommies that 4-3 victory. LaMoure-Litchville Marion came in as the 4th seed, and in their first game, they defeated Shiloh Christian 18-1. And then moved on to defeat Park River area, the number 1 seed, 7-4. So it's Thompson, the number 2 seed, against LaMoure-Litchville Marion-Edgeley, the 4th seed in this tournament. Thompson going for their 4th consecutive title, and this will be the 4th time in 5 years that the Lobos are in the Class B championship game. So these teams very used to this setting and a high-stakes game. We'll be back with more in our pregame coverage after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Castleton and gear up with name brands from Steel, Milwaukee, Ego, and Craftsman Power Tools. Plus, Watts Ace Hardware has a key cutting and paint mixing section for your own do-it-yourself projects. From their grill selection with Traeger, Blackstone, Weber, and the Big Green Egg to their customer laser engraving center, Watts Ace Hardware is a place you need to check out. Stop in at 1610 Governor's Drive in Castleton for Watts Ace Hardware.
You can buy beef by the quarter, half or whole beef from Mueller Beef, USDA inspected beef. Fill the freezer. Call Dave Mueller at 701-799-3032 to purchase beef by the quarter, half or whole from Mueller Beef out of Hillsboro. You can buy beef by the quarter, the half or the whole beef from Mueller Beef, USDA inspected beef. Fill the freezer. Call Dave Mueller at 701-799-3032 to purchase beef by the quarter, half or whole from Mueller Beef out of Hillsboro.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
Visit with Ryan Opdahl, your local Farmers Union Insurance agent in Hillsboro.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
Ag Country offers a wide range of internal growth. If you have a goal in mind and you put your mind to it, your successes can be endless.
There are so many jobs within this company that you can rotate into.
I like challenges. Ag Country gives me challenges.
Yeah, Ag Country is a great place to work. There's plenty of flexibility. You're never tied to your desk. There's a team here that is always there for you.
Yeah, grab your role and run with it. And always be aware of the opportunities because they're in front of you.
Back at Newman Outdoor Field in Fargo, Joe Lancella with you. Time for our pregame coaches' comments brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank. Unfortunately, because of the length of the first game, was not able to, the third place game that was on just prior to this one, where Park River area defeated Northern Cass 10-1. I wasn't able to get downstairs and chat with either of the coaches. LaMoure-Litchville Marion came in here as the fourth seed and handled Shiloh Christian easily 18-1 in their first game, that game only going 5 innings, as the Lobos pounded 15 hits, took advantage of 4 errors. Owen Lesko has been very big at the plate for LaMoure-Litchville Marion. He was 4 for 4 with 3 RBI in that victory over Shiloh Christian, and then yesterday against Park River area, Lesko was 3 for 4 with 2 runs batted in. So he's probably the most dangerous hitter in that Lobo lineup. But I don't want to knock any of some other people. Their third baseman, Mason Workin, 2 for 3 with 2 runs scored and an RBI against Shiloh Christian. And then Workin 0 for 3 with a run scored and a walk against Park River area yesterday. Gunnar Thielges, 3 hits in 6 at-bats with 4 runs batted in and 4 runs scored in this tournament. So the Lobos come with some bats. And they will be starting Brady Hansen today. Hansen with an earned run average of 0. I don't know how many innings he has worked. We don't get a whole lot of detailed stats from the folks at with North Dakota High School Baseball necessarily, so it's a bit hard to know what to expect there. The Lobos do have a very good record of 13-2. I'm sure like a lot of schools in North Dakota, missed quite a few games on account of the weather. Had a few games postponed. We'll break away and we'll continue with our pregame show as we get ready for the state Class B baseball championship between Thompson and LaMoure-Litchville Marion-Edgeley after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers, they are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. The World of Outlaws late models return to the Norman County Raceway, Ada, Minnesota, June 28th. Ada Building Center LLC start to finish showdown. Presented by R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. Enjoy the experience. Nationwide top 10 experience last year. Let's make it number 1 this year. World of Outlaws late models. Ada Building Center LLC start to finish showdown. Presented by R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. Tickets now available. ncraceway.com.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime, serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond. We are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsborough, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank, strong communities.
Joe Lancello back at Newman Outdoor Field in Fargo, where the Thompson Tommies and LaMoure-Litchville Marion-Edgeley Lobos will square off for the Class B State Baseball Championship in North Dakota in just a few minutes. Thompson coming in with a record of 24-2 on the season. They started off with a 9-1 victory over Renville County, where Will Welke went 2 for 3 with 4 runs batted in. And Braden Tice was the winning pitcher, going 5 innings. Thomas Schumacher pitched the final 2. Then the Tommies having to come back to beat Northern Cass 4-3. Northern Cass had opened the scoring Friday with 2 runs in the 4th inning. Thompson got one back in their half of the 4th. Tied it in the 6th inning. Drew Odenbach with RBI singles for both those runs in the 4th and 6th. Then in the 7th, Northern Cass scored to take a 3-2 lead going into the bottom of the 7th. Thompson would get 1 run in on a pass ball, and then with the bases loaded and 2 out, Will Welke came to bat and was hit by a pitch to bring in the game-winning run. Jeremy Tice was the winning pitcher in relief. Drew Odenbach pitched the first 6 innings, gave up just 2 hits and the 2 runs. Jeremy Tice giving up 1 run in the 1 inning that he worked yesterday. And it will be Jeremy Tice starting on the hill today for Thompson. Jeremy Tice's last start was against Hillsborough Central Valley back on the 23rd in the game that Thompson had to win to force a second title game against Hillsborough Central Valley. And Tice pitched a 2-hitter that day for the win. He had the first hit that Jeremy Tice allowed in that start against Hillsborough Central Valley was with 2 out in the 6th. And Jeremy Tice with 3 walks and 4 strikeouts in that game. And it'll be Brady Hansen, as I mentioned, on the mound for LaMoure-Litchville Marion to get this game started, pitching for the state championship. Our pregame coaches' comments brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank. Back with the starting lineups as we get ready for the Class B state championship game between Thompson and LaMoure-Litchville Marion-Edgeley after these words on yourliveevent.com.
Proud to be your trusted full-service grain, agronomy, and energy choice for our communities in central North Dakota. For all of your grain, agronomy, and energy decisions, they are proud to support our local farmers and communities we work and live in. With our state-of-the-art facilities and dedicated team, we ensure your farming operation will be looked at with care and efficiency. Whether you're looking for marketing decisions, agronomy needs, fuel for your operation, or a hot cup of coffee at their C-stores, Sendak Cooperative has you covered. Visit them online at sendakcooperative.com to learn more about how they can serve you. Sendak Cooperative, proud to serve our communities in central North Dakota.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neelsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsborough, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argusville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
Get ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the HDSR series of staggered rippers from Degelman Industries. At the heart of the machine is the HDSR's staggered two-row setup, which allows for better trash flow and lower draft than an inline ripper. Featuring a shorter implement contour length, easier transport, and better compaction shattering ability than the competitors. The HDSR series from Degelman Industries is engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
Welcome back to Newman Outdoor Field in Fargo on a kind of an overcast night. We've had smoke from wildfires in Canada blowing into the region through the course of the day. It's made things look a little smoggy, but not a terrible night by any means. Let's take a look at our starting lineups, brought to you by American Crystal Sugar. Live the sweet life. Great careers, quality products, grower owned. CrystalSugar.com. Leading off for the LaMoure-Litchville Marion-Edgeley Lobos with a record of 13-2. Leading off will be the shortstop, Gunnar Thielges. Batting second, the second baseman, Colby Thielges. Batting third in center field, Owen Lesko. Hitting cleanup for the Lobos, the catcher, Damian Carlson. Hitting fifth at third base, Macon Workin. Batting sixth, the pitcher, Brady Hansen. Batting seventh, the first baseman, Ross Fredenberg. Hitting eighth in left field, Logan Potts. Batting ninth is the designated hitter, Jake Kramer, and he's batting for the right fielder, Russell Exner. Gage Dunn's starting lineup for LaMoure-Litchville Marion-Edgeley. Gunnar Thielges, Colby Thielges and Lesko, Carlson, Workin, and Hansen, Fredenberg, Potts, and Kramer. Pitching for the Lobos will be Brady Hansen. Now for the Thompson Tommies, leading off will be the pitcher, Jeremy Tice. Hitting second, the catcher, Dex Avdom. Batting third, the shortstop, Thomas Schumacher. Hitting cleanup for the Tommies, the left fielder, Will Welke. Batting fifth at first base, Drew Odenbach. Batting sixth, the center fielder, Johnny Muse. Hitting seventh in right field, Caden Loyland. Hitting eighth, the second baseman, Eli Gemmel. And batting ninth at third base, Braden Tice. Coach Nate Solis' lineup for the Thompson Tommies, Jeremy Tice, Avdom, and Schumacher, Welke, Odenbach, and Muse, Loyland, Gemmel, and Braden Tice. Thompson 24-2 on the season. LaMoure-Litchville Marion-Edgeley is 13-2. We've got sunny skies, 82 degrees here as we approach the first pitch at Newman Outdoor Field. Wind is out of the west-northwest at 4 miles an hour, so that smoke from the wildfires in Canada that's been moving into the area is not going to be getting out of the way here very quickly. Low humidity also at 39%. Thompson in their Kelly green tops with white letters and numbers, gray pants, gray caps with a green bill and the double T logo on the front. No, No, that's right. It is the double T look. Kind of the Texas Tech logo. While the Lobos of LaMoure-Litchville, Marion-Edgeley, black jerseys with the word Lobos in script on the front, white numbers on the back, gray pants, black caps. And we'll return to Newman Outdoor Field for the first pitch in this North Dakota Class B State Championship game between the Thompson Tommies and LaMoure-Litchville Marion-Edgeley Lobos after these messages on YourLiveEvent.com.
Every learner can change the world. That's why they provide a world-class education. Northern Cass will commit to purposely build trust, develop authentic relationships, and engage in innovative practices which will empower learners to be choice-ready. Northern Cass is dedicated and passionate about relationships, teaching and learning, self-reflection, acknowledging greatness, and support of the community. For more information, go online to northerncasschool.org. That's northerncasschool.org.
The Norman County Fair, June 18th through 21st. Fireworks, monster truck, Laura J's strong and amazing aerial stunt show, racing, free stage entertainment, magic shows, youth and senior days, mechanical bull riding, free music, Veterans Day. It's the Norman County Fair. Get the full schedule at normancountyfair.com. There's so much more at the Free Gate Fair. The Norman County Fair, June 18th through 21st, Ada, Minnesota, where summer begins and the fun never ends.
Did you know that there are several different types of crop hail insurance policies? Hi, this is Bethany Rentz, crop insurance agent with Irie Insurance. We at Irie Insurance want to help you select a hail policy that will best protect your crops and bottom line from a hailstorm. Give us a call today to schedule a time to meet with an Irie Insurance agent. For our contact information, go to our website at irieins.com.
You're protected and appreciated at Irie.
Irie Insurance is an equal opportunity provider.
Let's face it, moving is a pain. And if you decide to do it yourself, take the hassle out with All About Moving in Grand Forks. While national conglomerates tend to overcharge and take longer, All About Moving is locally owned and wants to make your next move an efficient and stress-free experience. Take the stress out of moving with All About Moving in Grand Forks, so you can focus on the things that really matter.
The City of Hillsborough invites you to make Hillsborough your home. If you're looking for a new home or a job, check out the opportunities in Hillsborough and see what the community can offer you and your family. Enjoy a quality family life with community, education, church, entertainment, and more. For all neighbors and those driving through the region, we welcome you to come and shop with the businesses in Hillsborough. If you have questions related to services available in the City of Hillsborough, contact the Hillsborough City Office at 701-636-4620.
When it comes to electrical work, experience matters. And at Miller's Electrical Service LLC, they've got the skills, expertise, and experience to get the job done right. From industrial and commercial projects to residential repairs and installations, get in touch with Gannon to get the job done safely, efficiently, and right the first time. Locally owned, trusted, and ready to serve your home or business. Call 701-430-2124 today and let Miller's Electrical Service LLC power your world.
At Sendak Cooperative, we are proud to be your trusted full-service grain, agronomy, and energy choice for our communities in central North Dakota. For all of your grain, agronomy, and energy decisions, they are proud to support our local farmers and communities we work and live in. With our state-of-the-art facilities and dedicated team, we ensure your farming operation will be looked at with care and efficiency. Whether you're looking for marketing decisions, agronomy needs, fuel for your operation, or a hot cup of coffee at their C-stores, Sendak Cooperative has you covered. Visit them online at sendakcooperative.com to learn more about how they can serve you. Sendak Cooperative, proud to serve our communities in central North Dakota.
And our starting lineups brought to you by American Crystal Sugar. Live the sweet life. Great careers, quality products. Grow our own. CrystalSugar.com. Jeremy Tice on the hill for Thompson. He's 5-0 on the year, 2.75 earned run average. Walked 16 and struck out 30, the right-hander. Jeremy, a junior. Defensively for Thompson, Dex Avdom will be behind the plate. Drew Odenbach at first base. Johnny Muse Eli Gemmel at second, Thomas Schumacher at short, and Braden Tice at third. The outfield from left to right for Thompson, Will Welke, Johnny Muse, and Caden Loyland. And the first pitch of today's game brought to you by the Norman County Raceway and Red River Valley Speedway. Check out the World of Outlaws late models June 28th at the Norman County Raceway in Ada. Tickets are now available at normancountyraceway.com. Getting things started now for LaMoure-Litchville, Marion-Edgeley in the top of the first inning will be the shortstop, Gunnar Thielges. Right-hand batter against the right-hander, Jeremy Tice. As we get the state championship game underway, first pitch, swing and a miss, strike one. First pitch at 7:36, about 6 minutes later than planned. Next pitch is a fastball outside, 1-1. Gunnar Thielges batting right-handed. Swing and a chopper to short. Schumacher backs up a step to field it. Throw to first in time for out number one. So 1 up and 1 down for LaMoure-Litchville, Marion-Edgeley in the top of the first inning. Brings up the second baseman, Colby Thielges. Colby bats right-handed, stands toward the back of the batter's box and stands close to the plate. Looks at a fastball outside, ball one. 86 miles an hour, that pitch from Jeremy Tice. Fastest pitch I've seen today. Swinging a ground ball down the third baseline, foul. And the count evens 1-1 to Colby Thielges. Colby batting .286 in the tournament. 1 double, 1 run batted in. Righty against righty. The 1-1 from Tice, off speed, just missing low and inside, 2-1. Center fielder Owen Lesko on deck for the Lobos. 2-1 pitch. Fastball caught the outside corner, 2-2. LaMoure-Litchville, Marion-Edgeley, 13-2 on the season. The number 4 seed in this tournament. Tice's 2-2. Swung on, grounded slowly to second. Fielded by Gemmel. The throw to first. Not in time. An infield single. When I say that ball was hit slowly, I wasn't kidding. Took a long time for it to get to Gemmel. And actually, they're going to call that an error. On the Thompson second baseman. So Colby Thielges, the runner at first with 1 out for center fielder Owen Lesko. Maybe the most dangerous hitter in the Lobo lineup. Here's a throw to first by Tice, and Thielges dives back in safely. Lesko was 5 runs batted in this tournament, 7 hits and 8 at-bats. 2 of those hits have been triples. Another throw to first, and they got the runner hung up between first and second. Now a throw to the shortstop Schumacher, and Colby Thielges is retired for the second out of the inning. 1-3-6 the scoring play. As Colby Thielges was picked off by Jeremy Tice, pitcher to first base to the shortstop. Odenbach forcing the runner towards second and a throw to Schumacher, retiring Thielges, so the base is empty, 2 out now for the Lobos. And the first pitch to Owen Lesko was strike 1. Righty against righty. Called strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2. Catcher Damian Carlson on deck for LaMoure-Litchville, Marion-Edgeley. Swing and a grounder to short, and up the middle, and it goes through a diving Schumacher for a base hit. And that will be scored a single. It was hit towards second. Schumacher going for the ball, diving for it, couldn't get to it. So the Lobos again are runner first now with 2 out for the cleanup hitter, Damian Carlson. Righty against righty, a throw to first, and Lesko dives back in safely. Carlson batting .410 on the season going into this tournament. And another throw to first by Tice, and Lesko diving back in safely. Carlson hitting .375 in the tournament. No home runs, 1 run batted in. Another throw to first, and Lesko is back. Still waiting for the first pitch to Carlson. Runner at first goes, swing a ground ball knocked down by the pitcher, goes to the left of the mound. Throw to first is in time for the out. Nice play by Jeremy Tice as the ball was hit hard and right at him. He knocked it down. The ball went to the left of the mound to the third base side. He was able to throw to first in time to retire Carlson and the Lobos in the top of the first. No runs, 1 hit, 1 error, 1 runner left. After a half inning on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank. After a half inning, Lobos nothing, Tommy's coming to bat on yourliveevent.com.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
At Bank North, we strive to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. One transaction, one relationship, and one community at a time. We do it by supporting kids and schools, pitching in to help neighbors in need, partnering with rural businesses, and providing all the traditional and modern banking products and personalized lending services you expect from a reliable financial partner. Bank North, always true.
This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Say thank you to the farmers you come into contact with every day. They have chosen a career that is as much their deep passion as it is an absolute necessity for you and I. Spring is upon us and there will be farm equipment on the roads. Give them your patience and room to do their jobs. Trust me, they would rather be off the road working in their field than dealing with traffic. From all of us here at Agassiz Precision Ag, we say thank you and have a safe spring.
Joe Lancello back at Newman Outdoor Field in Fargo. Thompson come to bat in the bottom of the first inning. No score between the Thompson Tommies and LaMoure-Litchville Marion-Edgeley Lobos. First pitch to the pitcher Jeremy Tice is low ball 1. Thompson going for their 4th consecutive state Class B championship. Swing of the pitch from Hansen is hit in the air to the right side, foul territory, and that will go out of play. Count evens 1-1. Jeremy Tice followed by catcher Dex Avdom and shortstop Thomas Schumacher in the bottom of the first inning for Thompson. Brady Hansen, tall right-hander on the year. His earned run average for the season, 0. I don't have any greater details than that. Swing the ground ball past the pitcher, up the middle for a base hit. It was hit hard, and Hansen wasn't able to stop the ball, and it went all the way into center field for a base hit. So a leadoff single for the Tommies in the bottom of the first brings up catcher Dex Avdom. The 8th grader having a solid season for the Tommies. Short lead at first for Jeremy Tice. Avdom bunts between the mound and third, picked up by the third baseman. Working his throw to first is in time for the out, and Avdom executes the sacrifice. 5-3 the scoring play, and Jeremy Tice gets to second in scoring position. For shortstop, Thomas Schumacher. Schumacher, the Region 2 Class B Senior Athlete of the Year. Bats right-handed, close to the plate with a slightly open stance. First pitch, high and tight. An appeal at third, nothing doing, ball one. Righty against righty. Hansen looks at second. The pitch, fastball high 2-0. That one came in at 80 miles an hour. Schumacher 3 for 4 in the tournament. Next pitch high 2-1. All three of Schumacher's hits in the tournament have been doubles. He's got 1 run batted in, has scored 5 times. He's also walked 3 times. Next pitch, high 3-1. Left fielder Will Wilkie on deck for the Tommies. Bottom of the first, no score. 1 out. Jeremy Tice the runner at second. The 3-1 high ball 4. And Schumacher walks again. His 4th walk of the tournament. That's why I say that. And this will bring up the left fielder, Will Welke. Welke 2 for 5 in the tournament. 1 triple, 5 runs batted in. Drove in the winning run against Northern Cass yesterday the hard way in the bottom of the 7th. He was hit by a pitcher with the bases loaded, swinging a foul back, strike 1. Welke, one of several seniors in this Thompson lineup, going for a 4th consecutive state title. 0-1 pitches popped in the air, short center field, might be trouble. It is for a base hit, and the bases will be loaded. It was hit shallow enough that Jeremy Tice at second had to play it safe and not get too far from the bag in case the ball was caught. So the bases are now loaded with 1 out for Thompson for first baseman Drew Odenbach. Jeremy Tice at third, Schumacher at second, and Welke at first. Now Odenbach, who had 2 RBI singles yesterday for the Tommies. Looks at a pitch. Oh, that's a strike. Drew stands 6'9". Right-hand batter against the right-hander Hansen. Swing and a foul slice out of here to the right. Count goes 0-2 to Odenbach with center fielder Johnny Muse on deck for Thompson. Bottom of the first inning, no score. Thompson, the bases loaded, and 1 out. The third baseman Workin is up, and the middle infielders halfway in, swinging a slow roller to short. Throw to second for 1, relay to first. Thrown way wide, a run scores, and here comes a second. 2-0 Thompson. And wait a second here. They may be calling interference on the base runner at second. So it could be that the slide in as Welke was sliding into second, that they may have called interference on him, and that's bottom line is the end of the inning. But also the bottom line is that Thompson scores twice on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 runner left. 1 complete on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. DHB.bank. After 1, Thompson 2, LaMoure-Litchville, Marion-Edgeley, nothing on YourLiveEvent.com.
Collectibles Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of cards plus pre-owned cards as well. Bring the kids along and have them try out the skee ball and foosball table while you browse jerseys, hats, and other items. Call anytime, 701-436-6140. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles in Hillsboro.
The Rumble on the Red, presented by Ellingson Companies and Gerdau Metals Recycling, is coming to West Fargo, North Dakota. The World of Outlaws Nos Energy Drink Sprint Cars come to the Red River Valley Speedway on Saturday, May 31st. Tickets are available now at slspromotions.com or by calling 815-344-2023.
Well, they ruled that last at bat a double play. Here's a swing and a grounder to short. The throw to first in time to retire third baseman Mason Workin. Leading off the top of the second for LaMoure-Litchville Marion. So that was ruled a double play. And Jeremy Tice does not score. And neither did Schumacher. Now the first pitch by Brady Hansen, the pitcher, swung and hit up the middle for a base hit. Second hit of the day for the Lobos. Courtesy runner for the pitcher will be Grayson Matson. Now Ross Fredenberg, the first baseman, will stand in, right-hand batter toward the back of the box and close to the plate. Matson, the runner at first with 1 out, no score. First pitch, a called strike 0-1. So the Tommies wind up getting no runs in that bottom of the first. 0-1 pitch is fouled into the screen. And Jeremy Tice quickly ahead of Fredenberg 0-2. Left fielder Logan Potts on deck for the Lobos. Jeremy Tice from the stretch. Strike 3 called on the outside corner. First strikeout for Jeremy Tice, 2 down for the Lobos in the top of the second. Matson still the runner at first, and now Logan Potts, the left fielder, stands in. Jeremy Tice out of the stretch, righty to righty, called strike. 0-1. Was talking earlier in the day with the Park River coach, Brett Omdahl, and he had said a problem that his team had in the semi against LaMoure-Litchville Marion is that they were not getting strike 1. And the most important pitch that a pitcher can throw, it's not a fastball or a curve or anything, it's strike 1. There's a called 1-2, the count now to Potts. Because as a pitcher, if your first pitch is a strike, you're in control of things. If the first pitch is ball one, it's more in the hitter's control. There's a fastball low, 2-2 to Potts. Matson the runner at first with 2 down. No score, top of 2. Class B championship game. The 2-2. Strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts for Jeremy Tice to end the second. For the Lobos in the second, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. They've stranded 2 after an inning and a half on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. DHB.bank. After an inning and a half, LaMoure-Litchville, Marion-Edgeley, nothing. Thompson, nothing on YourLiveEvent.com.
Golden Harvest seed sales in the Hillsboro area. When it comes to your operations needs, they want to hear from you, which is why they're committed to listening first. From farmer-focused R&D teams to their Gold Series soybeans and game-changing corn products to the insights shared through the Illuminate digital platform, everything offered is an answer to what they learned from you. For Golden Harvest corn and soybean seed, visit with Tim Cassette Seed Sales Hillsboro, 701-430-0877. The Hillsboro Vets Club thanks you for your support of their activities and events. Stop in and to check out their new menu. Enjoy the Vets Club appetizers every Wednesday from 5 till 7. And as I've said many times, they have the best roasted chicken around. Enjoy roasted chicken every Saturday from 5:30 till 7:30. Get there early because sometimes it's gone early because it is the best roasted chicken. Fries and coleslaw also available with this meal every Saturday. Dine in or take out. The Hillsboro Vets Club.
Coming to bat for Thompson in the bottom of the second is center fielder Johnny Muse, the number 6 hitter in the Tommies lineup. And he looks at a fastball in at the knees for a strike, 0-1. Muse to be followed by right fielder Caden Loyland and second baseman Eli Gemmel. Right-hander Brady Hansen working from the stretch. The 0-1 hit him. Got him on the arm, his front arm. So the Tommies again with a leadoff runner here in the bottom of the second. Now right fielder Caden Loyland will stand in. He'll bat left-handed. Caden, a sophomore. With an open stance, swing and a blooper into left field. That will fall in past a diving left fielder, and the ball will get by him. We'll have runners at second and third for Thompson. That will be scored a double for Loyland. As Potts was running hard for the ball, as that was hit shallow, but it fell in. And the Tommies now with runners at second and third and nobody out. For second baseman Eli Gemmel. The Lobos bring the infield in with nobody out. First pitch, fastball, high ball 1. Gemmel, a sophomore, batting right-handed against the right-hander Hansen. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Muse at third, Loyland at second, nobody out. Thompson looking to break a scoreless tie here in the bottom of the second of the state championship game. Fastball way outside. 2-1. Third baseman Braden Tice on deck for the Tommies. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Lobos again with the infield in. Nobody out. 2-2 pitch, fastball outside, 3-2. And Hansen now one pitch away from loading the bases. 3-2, hit in the air, right side. Running toward the line is the right fielder who won't be able to get it, Russell Exner. And we'll do it again at 3-2. Hansen from the stretch, the 3-2 again. Slice foul out of here to the right. We'll do it again at 3-2. No score, bottom of the second. Thompson threatening the bases, second and third. Nobody out. Swing and a miss, strike 3. First strikeout for Hansen. One down for Thompson. In the bottom of the second, brings up third baseman Braden Tice. Braden, a senior, looks at strike 1. He can hope his brother Jeremy, who is not only on deck but pitching for the Tommies today. Righty against righty, infield still in. 0-1 pitch, just low and away, 1-1. Actually, the third baseman working up on the edge of the grass, expecting a possible squeeze bunt. As Braden Tice swings and fouls this into the screen, and the count goes 1-2. Working still on the edge of the grass with 2 strikes. Runners in second and third. Swing and a foul sliced out of here to the right. And the count holds at 1-2. Thompson going for its 4th consecutive Class B state championship in North Dakota. Swing and a soft liner to the shortstop. It's caught by Gunnar Thielges, and everybody will hold up for the second out. Gunnar Thielges in the right spot with the infield in, catching the soft liner for the second out. Muse still on third. Loyland at second now with 2 out. For the top of the order in Jeremy Tice, the Thompson pitcher who singled to start the game. First pitch, fastball, tight and high, ball 1. Righty against righty. Just missing outside, 2-0. No score, bottom 2. Thompson threatening with runners at second and third and 2 out. Ooh, then that hit him. That got him, or I thought it hit him. Apparently it got the bat. Or no, it didn't even do that. It was just inside, and good job by Jeremy Tice to get out of the way. It's 3-0. That pitch was awfully tight. There's a called strike, 3-1. Catcher Dex Avdom on deck for the Tommies. Hoping to bat here in the bottom of the second. The 3-1. High ball 4. First walk allowed by Hansen. He's also hit a batter and given up 3 hits. Second walk. Now Dex Avdom comes to the plate. He had a sacrifice bunt his first time up. The opposite of Odenbach, Avdom stands 5'5". Bases loaded now. First pitch, fastball outside, ball 1. Avdom was hit by a pitch in the 7th inning last night against Northern Cass to keep that rally going. There's a fastball in for a strike, 1-1. Muse on third, Loyland on second, Jeremy Tice at first, the 1-1. Inside, and the ball gets away from the catcher, and a run will score. And Thompson off to a 1-0 lead. The wild pitch allows Muse to score, Loyland to go to third, and Jeremy Tice to second. 2-1 the count to Avdom with runners at second and third and a 1-0 lead. That pitch is outside, 3-1. Shortstop Tommy Schumacher on deck for the Tommies. 1-0 Thompson here in the bottom of the second. 2 out runners, second and third. The pitch. Strike called, 3-2. Hansen trying to get out of trouble here. The payoff pitch. Swung on, hit in the air. Left side could be trouble, but the shortstop coming back, Gunnar Thielges, with the catch to retire the side. But Thompson break the deadlock. In the bottom of the second, they get a run on one hit, plus a hit batter and a walk, no errors, and 2 runners left. The Tommies have stranded 4. 2 complete on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. DHB.bank. After 2, Thompson 1. And LaMoure-Litchville, Marion-Edgeley, nothing on YourLiveEvent.com.
Pain. And if you decide to do it yourself, take the hassle out with All About Moving in Grand Forks. While national conglomerates tend to overcharge and take longer, All About Moving is locally owned and wants to make your next move an efficient and stress-free experience. Take the stress out of moving with All About Moving in Grand Forks, so you can focus on the things that really matter.
There's more at 104. Hillsborough, North Dakota has everything you want in a hometown. Business opportunities, great jobs, and a top-notch school. Shovel-ready lots for your next idea. Great jobs in manufacturing, healthcare, and agriculture. An excellent education for your kids with small class sizes and lots of school spirit. Plus easy access to I-29 and the conveniences of North Dakota's largest cities. Build your future in Hillsborough and see why there's more at 104.
You can trust Paul's Hometown Repair for professional service on your vehicles, cars, vans, pickups. Bring them in to Paul's Hometown Repair Hillsborough. Whether it's light work such as oil changes and tune-ups, or more serious matters including transmission work and engine overhauls, they'll get the work done for you at Paul's Hometown Repair. They'll get your vehicle back on its wheels, running like new. Call 436-4676 to schedule your vehicle for service at Paul's Hometown Repair Hillsborough.
Jake Kramer, the designated hitter to lead off for the Lobos in the top of the 3rd inning. He's the number 9 hitter in their lineup. First pitch from Jeremy Tice, swung on, chopped toward third, fielded by Braden Tice. The throw in time for out number 1. Jake Kramer batting for the right fielder, Russell Exner. Now the top of the Lobo batting order, shortstop Gunnar Thielges, who grounded to short his first time up. Righty to righty as Jeremy Tice delivers. Off-speed pitch grounded up the middle for a base hit. Hit the second base bag on its way to the outfield. 3rd hit of the day for the Lobos. Brings up second baseman Colby Thielges, who reached on an error by the second baseman Gemmel and was caught trying to steal. Was picked off first in the first inning. Righty to righty matchup. Jeremy Tice out of the stretch. First pitch, fastball, got the outside part of the plate for strike 1. This is the 4th time in 5 years that the Lobos are in the Class B state title game. Good lead at first for Gunnar Thielges. And so Jeremy Tice will throw to first. And Gunner's back in safely. Gunner is a junior, Colby a sophomore. Strike called to 0-2. And there's an 8th grader, Easton Thielges, on the Lobos roster. Colby Thielges stands way back in the batter's box and close to the plate. Righty against righty. The 0-2 swung on, hit through the hole on the right side for a base hit. Gunnar Thielges rounds second, and he will go to third. So runners at the corners now for the Lobos with 1 out. as the Thielgus boys go back-to-back with base hits to put runners at the corners with one out. Now Owen Lesko, the center fielder, had an infield single his first time up. Owen Lesko, 5 RBI in the tournament. This is the guy you don't want at the plate when you're trying to hold on to a 1-0 lead. Here's a throw to first, and Colby Thielgus is back safely. Four hits now for LaMoure-Litchville, Marion-Edgeley. First pitch, low ball 1. Colby Thielgus at first, Gunnar Thielgus at third for LaMoure-Litchville, Marion-Edgeley. They're down 1-0 top of the third inning with one out. Odenbach holding with the runner at first. Showing bunt, pitches low and inside. Ball 2. Lesko had Thompson thinking there was going to be a squeeze bunt. And so Braden Tice moves in a couple of steps at third base. The 2-0 to Lesko showed bunt again. Pitcher called strike 2-1. Well, we saw Northern Cats with a squeeze bunt in the third place game, which developed their only run of the game. Park River winning it 10-1 over the Jaguars. 2-1 pitch called strike 2-2. Braden Tice now backing up to a couple of steps behind third base. Not really playing for a bunt with 2 strikes. Runners lead off first and third. Runner at first goes, swing and a foul at the plate, and we'll do it again at 2-2. Catcher Damian Carlson on deck for LaMoure-Litchville, Marion-Edgeley. Thompson outfield straight away. Loyland and right is the deepest of the 3. Two to Lesko. Jeremy Tice with the pitch. Runner at first goes, swinging a grounder to short. Schumacher fields. His only play will be to first for the second out, and a run scores, and we're tied at 1. Lesko with an RBI ground out. 6-3 the scoring play as Gunnar Thielgus scores. Colby Thielgus goes to second. Ball was hit just slowly enough where there was no chance for Schumacher to try to get a double play as Colby Thielgus was running on the 3-2 pitch. So a runner at second and 2 out in a 1-1 game for catcher Damian Carlson, who grounded to the pitcher his first time up. Carlson takes a strike on the inside part of the plate, 0-1. Tied at 1 here. Top of the third inning. Lobos show with a runner at second and 2 down. The 0-1 swung on, hit sharply to third. Fielded by Braden Tice. Throw to first in time to retire the side. So the Lobos tie the game in the top of the third. 1 run on 2 hits. No errors, 1 runner left. The Lobos have stranded 3 after 2.5 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank. After 2.5, Lobos won, Tommies won on YourLiveEvent.com.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neelsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsborough, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Say thank you to the farmers you come into contact with every day. They have chosen a career that is as much their deep passion as it is an absolute necessity for you and I. Spring is upon us and there will be farm equipment on the roads. Give them your patience and room to do their jobs. Trust me, they would rather be off the road working in their field than dealing with traffic. From all of us here at Agassiz Precision Ag, we say thank you and have a safe spring.
Thompson coming to bat in the bottom of the third inning in a 1-1 game with LaMoure-Litchville, Marion-Edgeley in this Class B state championship game. The Tommies with their 3, 4, and 5 hitters coming up. Shortstop Thomas Schumacher to start things. He looks at a fastball, caught the inside corner for a strike, 0-1. Schumacher walked his first time up. He'll be followed by left fielder Will Wilkie and first baseman Drew Odenbach. Next pitch was inside. Count evens 1-1. Brady Hansen, the tall right-hander, works from the stretch. The 1-1 pitch, grounded, deflected by the pitcher's glove to the shortstop. The throw to first in time for the out. 1-6-3 on that scoring play, as Hansen just got the edge of the fingertips of his glove on that one, and it went to shortstop Gunnar Thielges for the out. 1 up and 1 down brings up Will Wilkie, the left fielder. He singled his first time up. Again, righty against righty. Swing and a foul into the screen, strike 1. Wilkie, one of the seniors on this Thompson ball club. Oh, 1 pitch, hit in the air to the right side. That'll go out of here. And Hansen quickly ahead of Wilkie, 0-2. Thompson going for their 4th consecutive Class B state baseball championship. The 0-2. Fastball low, 1-2. Hansen working out of the stretch even though there's no one on base. There's a pitch just outside 2-2. First baseman Drew Odenbach on deck for Thompson. 2-2 on the way. Just missed low, 3-2. Tie game, 1-1, bottom of the third. Nobody on, 1 out for Thompson. And the payoff pitch. That's lined through the hole on the left side for a base hit. Fielded quickly by left fielder Logan Potts. And a 1-out single for Wilkie. He's now 2 for 2 on the day. 4 hits for Thompson. Brings up Drew Odenbach, who grounded into a double play. As with runners with the bases loaded, Odenbach hit a grounder to short, but then it was for a force out there, but it was ruled that the runner Wilkie was called for interference on a slide, and that led to the double play and no runs being scored for Thompson. First pitch to Drew is strike 1. Wilkie a short lead off first. The 0-1, way outside, 1-1. Center fielder Johnny Muse on deck for Thompson. Tommy's looking for win 25 of the year against 2 losses. Swinging a grounder right to the pitcher. Hansen has trouble picking it up. Eventually does and throws to first for the second out. And on the play, Wilkie will go to second. So a runner in scoring position now for Thompson with 2 out. For Johnny Muse, the center fielder who was hit by a pitch and scored the Tommies run in the second inning. Muse, another senior in the Thompson lineup. Swing and hits this one to center field. Going back is Lesko, and it's over his head, and it's going to go to the warning track. Welke scores to break the tie. Here is a throw to third, not in time. Muse with an RBI triple, and Thompson regained the lead at 2-1. Muse gave that ball a pretty decent ride, and it went over the center fielder Lesko's head. And by the time he retrieved the ball, it was about to the warning track. So Thompson back in front 2-1. And now right fielder Caden Loyland looks at a pitch high ball 1. Caden doubled his first time up. Thompson back in the lead 2-1. Bottom of the third. And that pitch hits Loyland. Second batter hit by Brady Hansen. Thompson now runners at the corners and 2 out. For second baseman Eli Gemmel, who struck out his first time up. So Loyland at first, Muse at third with 2 out for the Tommies as Gemmel, who bats right-handed, stands in. Now time called as Damian Carlson, the catcher, takes a couple of steps in front of home plate and gestures, well, what do you want? They seem to have agreed on some terms to assign. First pitch is a fastball outside, ball 1. 2-1 Thompson. Tommy's a chance to get some more here with runners at first and third and 2 out. Swing and a miss by Gemmel. The count evens 1-1. Third baseman Braden Tice on deck for Thompson. Eli, a right-handed batter. The pitch hit in the air to the right side toward the line. Could be trouble. It's a fair ball. It hit the line. Muse scores to make it 3-1, and Loyland goes to third. That was just kind of boinked to the right side. The question is whether it would stay fair or not, and that hit right on the line. And Loyland, running with 2 outs, was able to get to third. And the first pitch to third baseman Braden Tice is outside for ball 1. Thompson 2 runs here in the bottom of the third. They lead it 3-1 over the Lobos. Braden Tice lined to short his first time up. Next pitch low, 2-0. You take the breaks when you can get them. Gemmel a short lead at first. 1-1 pitch, a called strike, the 2-0 pitch called for a strike, 2-1. Hansen working out of the stretch. Swinging a foul out of here to the right. Count is 2-2 to Braden Tice with his brother Jeremy Tice on deck for Thompson. Righty against righty. 2-2 pitch, grounded, knocked down by the third baseman, Workin. And he couldn't get the ball out of his glove, and everybody's safe. And a run scores. It's 4-1. That is scored an infield single. Braden Tice with an RBI as Loyland scores from third. Gemmel goes to second. And the Tommies keep the line moving. For the top of the order in pitcher Jeremy Tice. First pitch, high ball 1. Jeremy has singled and walked, 1 for 1 officially. And he can help his own cause here with a base hit. And here's a fly ball hit into left field. Pots the left fielder in a couple of steps, makes the catch to retire the side. But not before Thompson get 3 runs on 4 hits plus a hit batter, no errors, 2 runners left. The Tommies are stranded 6. 3 complete on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank. After 3, Thompson 4, LaMoure-Litchville, Marion-Edgeley 1 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Egg Country offers a wide range of internal growth. If you have a goal in mind and you put your mind to it, your successes can be endless.
There are so many jobs within this company that you can rotate into.
I like challenges. Egg Country gives me challenges.
Yeah, Egg Country is a great place to work. There's plenty of flexibility. You're never tied to your desk. There's a team here that is always there for you.
Yeah, grab your role and run with it. And always be aware of the opportunities because they're in front of you.
Let's face it, moving is a pain. And if you decide to do it yourself, take the hassle out with All About Moving in Grand Forks. While national conglomerates tend to overcharge and take longer, All About Moving is locally owned and wants to make your next move an efficient and stress-free experience. Take the stress out of moving with All About Moving in Grand Forks, so you can focus on the things that really matter.
After 3 innings from Newman Outdoor Field in Fargo, LaMoure a run, 4 hits, no errors. Thompson 4 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error. And the first pitch to the Lobos third baseman Mason Workin is low, ball 1. Workin to be followed by pitcher Brady Hansen and first baseman Ross Fredenberg, the 5, 6, 7 hitters in the LaMoure-Litchville Marion-Edgeley batting order. Next pitch is a strike. Count evens 1-1 to Workin. And the next pitch low, 2-1. Workin grounded to short his first time up. Righty to righty. Fastball low and away, 3-1. Jeremy Tice on the mound for Thompson. Now with a 4-1 lead. 3-1 pitch. Inside, ball 4. First walk allowed by Jeremy Tice. And for the first time today, the Lobos have a leadoff man on. Brings up the pitcher Brady Hansen, who singled his first time up. Working a short leadoff first as Jeremy Tice from the stretch. The pitch. Called strike, 0-1. Lobos with a record of 13-2. Win number 14 would give them the state Class B championship. The 0-1 just missed, 1-1. LaMoure-Litchville, Marion-Edgeley with a run in the third. Thompson 1 in the second and 3 in the third. Now time called by the batter as Hansen steps out. Tice from the stretch, the 1-1. Strike called, 1-2. Short lead at first for Workin. And the 1-2. In the dirt, nice block by catcher Dex Afton. Count even 2-2 to Brady Hansen. The 2-2 pitch on the way. Fastball low 3-2. 4-1 Thompson. We're in the top of the fourth inning. LaMoure-Litchville, Marion-Edgeley with a runner at first, nobody out. 3-2 pitch. This is lined into left center field. Coming in the left fielder, sliding down, making the catch is Will Welke for the first out. Nice job by the senior left fielder. Workin retreats back to first, and now the first baseman, Ross Frittenberg, who struck out his first time up. As we come to you from the Chad's Excavating broadcast booth. Chad's Excavating, helping farmers grow, helping you with your water management plans. Call Chad's Excavating at 701-430-0182. Now time called is Coach Nate Solis on the mound, and apparently the message delivered. Jeremy Tice threw one inning yesterday and was the winning pitcher. He had thrown 12 pitches yesterday, so should be plenty still for him to use. As Fredenberg steps in, righty against righty, swing a fly ball in the short center field. That will drop in for a base hit. Workin will go to second. 5 hits now for the Lobos. And they've got men at first and second with one out for left fielder Logan Potts, who was called out on strikes his first time up. Potts, a sophomore. Bat stands close to the plate. Odenbach at first up on the grass. He was swinging a liner in a short right field for a base hit. Workin gets the stop sign at third, and the bases are loaded. Potts just kind of reaching out and hitting that one to the opposite field. And the bases are loaded now for LaMoure-Litchville, Marion-Edgeley with one out. And the number 9 hitter, Jake Kramer, the DH, stands in. He grounded to third his first time up. So this is one for the Seinfeld fans. Kramer at the plate from Newman Outdoor Field. Right-handed batter. Tice will work from the windup with the bases loaded and one out. Off-speed pitch. In for a strike, 0-1. That was 63 miles an hour. Jeremy's fastest pitch has been 86. Working on third, Fredenberg at second, Potts on first. One out for the Lobos as they trail 4-1. 0-1 pitch. Outside and low. Count evens 1-1. Shortstop Gunnar Thielges on deck for the Lobos. Next pitch, missing low, 2-1. Odenbach at first, Braden Tice at third, up a bit. Bases loaded. The 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Thompson trying to put the fire out here on the top of the fourth inning in a game they lead 4-1. Bases loaded. The 2-2 pitch swung on, fouled into the screen, and we'll do it again at 2-2. Kramer stands in the right-hand batter's box. The 2-2. Swung on top to the pitcher. He'll flip to home for one. Relay to first. Double play. To quote the Jackson 5, easy as 1, 2, 3. Ties to Avdom for the force at home, and then the relay to first for a double play. Pitcher, catcher to first. And Thompson used their get-out-of-jail-free card on the top of the fourth. The Lobos, no runs, 2 hits, a walk, no errors, 2 runners left. LaMoure-Litchville, Marion-Edgeley has stranded 5 after 3.5 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. DHB.bank. After 3.5, Thompson 4, LaMoure-Litchville, Marion-Edgeley 1 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career, doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
At Bank North, we strive to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. One transaction, one relationship, and one community at a time. We do it by supporting kids and schools, pitching in to help neighbors in need, partnering with rural businesses, and providing all the traditional and modern banking products and personalized lending services you expect from a reliable financial partner. Bank North, always true.
Catcher Dex Avdom looks at ball 1 as he leads off the bottom of the fourth inning for Thompson. The next pitch outside 2-0. Avdom followed by shortstop Thomas Schumacher and left fielder Will Welke. 2-0 pitch in for a strike, 2-1. Dex with a sacrifice and a pop to short, officially 0 for 1 today. Thompson leading 4-1 in this Class B state championship game, bottom of the fourth inning. Next pitch is outside 3-1. Swung on and fouled out of here to the left. Count goes full, 3-2. Avdom is an 8th grader. Bats left-handed against the right-hander Brady Hansen. Payoff pitch. Popped in the air left side, going into foul territory and getting out of play, and we'll do it again at 3-2. Thompson trying to make it 4 consecutive Class B state championships. And quite a few of these guys will have played on all 4 of these championship teams. Here's a swing and a liner up the middle for a base hit. Hit number 8 for Thompson. And for the third time in 4 at-bats, the time he's got a leadoff man on. We'll have a courtesy runner at first base. Mac Michelson. Mikelson. Now Thomas Schumacher, the shortstop, who was walked and grounded out in 2 appearances. Here's a swing and a fly ball in the left center field. Moving over is the left fielder Potts to make the catch for the first out. So Michelson returns to first, and now Will Welke, who has singled twice and scored once. Well, as I mentioned, brought in the game-winning run against Northern Cass last night when he was hit by a pitcher with the bases loaded. Looks at ball one. Will has also played some catcher for the Tommies besides playing in left field. Here's a swing and drive into center field, and that's going to be caught by the right fielder. Russell Exner moving over into right center to make the catch for the second out, and Michelson again has to go back to first. Two down in the bottom of the fourth. Still a runner at first for Drew Odenbach, the first baseman, who has hit into a double play and grounded to the pitcher. Fastball low and inside ball one. Drew will be playing baseball at the University of Minnesota Crookston next year, as is his Thompson teammate Thomas Schumacher. 1-0 pitch. That's given a ride in the left center field, and that's going to drop for a base hit. Here is Michelson around third, being waved in to score on a double by Schumacher and make that 5-1 in favor of Thompson. So Odenbach, who had a couple of RBI yesterday, brings in a run here today. A big two-out RBI double to make it 5-1 in favor of Thompson and bring up center fielder Johnny Muse. Was hit by a pitch and scored, tripled to drive in a run and scored, and that hit him. Got him on the arm. Third batter that Brady Hansen has hit. And actually, he's gotten Muse twice. So runners at first and second now for Thompson with two out in the bottom of the fourth. For Caden Loyland, the right fielder who has doubled and been hit by a pitch and scored. 1-for-1 officially. Caden bats left-handed against the right-hander Hansen. And that hit him, and the bases are loaded. So Loyland and Muse have both been hit by pitches twice. The bases loaded now for Thompson with Odenbach at third, Muse at second, and Loyland at first. And we very well could see a pitching change here. And we will. And it'll be Mason Workin, the third baseman, who moves to the mound. We'll take a break here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Thompson with a run in, two out, the bases loaded, and the Tommies leading the Lobos 5-1 on YourLiveEvent.com. There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at BloomfieldTrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
The Rumble on the Red, presented by Ellingson Companies and Gerdau Metals Recycling, is coming to West Fargo, North Dakota. The World of Outlaws Non-Energy Drink Sprint Cars come to the Red River Valley Speedway on Saturday, May 31st. Tickets are available now at slspromotions.com or by calling 815-344-2023.
Mason Workin moves from third base to pitch now for the Lobos. Brady Hansen moves from the mound to second base, and Colby Thielges moves from second base to third base. Bases loaded for Thompson with 2 out for Eli Gemmel, the second baseman. Swings the first pitch, fouls it out of here to the right for strike 1. Eli has struck out and singled to drive in a run. Brady Hansen, 3 2/3 innings, allowed 9 hits, 4 runs. He's responsible for all 3 men on base right now. He's walked 2, hit 4, and struck out 1. Next pitch, ball 1 to Gemmel, the 1-1. Low 2-1. 5-1 Thompson, bottom of the 4th, 2 outs, the bases loaded. Tommies can break this game open right here. The 2-1, swing and a topper past the mound, fielded by the shortstop, tossed to second to retire the side. So Thompson get 1 run. They could have had more here. 1 run on 2 hits plus 2 hit batters, no errors, 3 runners left. The Tommies have stranded 9, 4 complete. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank. 4 complete in this Class B state championship game. Thompson 5, LaMoure-Litchville, Marion-Edgeley 1 on YourLiveEvent.com.
At Carrington Dental Care, they treat you like family. Meet Dr. Chaz Bauer and Dr. Jay Bauer, your friendly neighborhood dentists who care about your smiles. Join their family of happy patients. Whether it's routine checkups or cosmetic dentistry, they're dedicated to making your smile shine. Join the countless families who love coming to Carrington Dental Care, trusted by our community for years. Visit them online at thecarringtondentist.com or call 701-652-2801. Schedule your appointment today. At Sendak Cooperative, we are proud to be your trusted full-service grain, agronomy, and energy choice for our communities in central North Dakota. For all of your grain, agronomy, and energy decisions, they are proud to support our local farmers and communities we work and live in. With our state-of-the-art facilities and dedicated team, we ensure your farming operation will be looked at with care and efficiency. Whether you're looking for marketing decisions, agronomy needs, fuel for your operation, or a hot cup of coffee at their C-stores, Sendak Cooperative has you covered. Visit them online at sendakcooperative.com to learn more about how they can.
Shortstop Gunnar Thielges to lead off the top of the 5th for LaMoure-Litchville, Marion-Edgeley, and he looks at a pitch outside ball 1. Our in-game update brought to you by Ryan Opdahl, Farmers Union Insurance of Hillsboro. For home, auto, business, life, and farm insurance, visit the agency in downtown Hillsboro or call 701-436-5777. Swing the ground ball. Schumacher fields, long throw, not in time. An infield single for Thielges. His second hit of the day, and that's 7 hits now for the Lobos. Thompson got on the board in the first inning when a run scored in a wild pitch. The Lobos tied it in the 3rd on an RBI ground out by Owen Lusko. Then Thompson with 3 runs in the 3rd inning and another in the 4th. As they lead at 5-1 as they go for their 4th consecutive state championship. First pitch to Colby Thielges is low ball 1. Colby has reached on an error and singled in 2 trips. That's our in-game update brought to you by Ryan Opdahl, Farmers Union Insurance of Hillsboro. Call 701-436-5777. And a swing and a foul back out here. Count evens 1-1. Gunnar Thielges at first. Nobody out. Jeremy Tice has gone all the way on the mound for Thompson. 1-1 pitch. Took something off it. Missed low 2-1. Thompson going for a fourth consecutive state Class B baseball championship. They're more than halfway through, and they've got a 5-1 lead. Runner at first goes, swing and a miss, the throw not in time. And Gunnar Thielgus with a stolen base. First of the day for the Lobos. And the count 2-2 now to Colby Thielgus. Joe Lancello with you from Newman Outdoor Field in Fargo. Class B State Baseball Tournament. 2-2 pitch fastball just missed outside, 3-2. Center fielder Owen Lesko on deck for the Lobos. A look at second and the payoff pitch. That's hit in the air to left field. Back a couple of steps is Will Welke to make the grab for the first out. And Gunnar Thielgus stays at second. Brings up Owen Lesko, the center fielder, who has an infield single and grounded out to bring in the Lobos run in the third inning. This young man has had a very strong state tournament. Righty against righty, curve in for a strike, 0-1. Nice pitch by Jeremy Tice. Let's go 5 RBI in this tournament now. Next pitch missed, 1-1. Dex Avdom, the catcher, running out to the mound to have a quick word with Jeremy Tice. Maybe adjusting the signals with a runner at second. 1 out, top 5. The 1-1 pitch. That's in the air to left field, into left center. Welke going over and won't get it. Here comes Gunnar Thielgus all the way in to score. Throw to the plate, safe. And it's 5-2. As Owen Lesko delivers a double. Lesko's second RBI of the day, his second hit of the day. And now the cleanup hitter, Damian Carlson, the Lobo catcher. He has grounded out twice to the pitcher and to third base. First pitch outside, ball 1. Lesko at second with 1 out. 1 run in here in the top of the 5th for LaMoure-Litchville, Marion-Edgeley. 1-0 pitch gets away from the catcher. And Lesko to third easily. Pitch was low and outside. That'll be called a wild pitch, and the count is 2-0 on Damian Carlson. Quick word between shortstop Thomas Schumacher and his pitcher Jeremy Tice. Jeremy will work out of the windup now with a runner at third and 1 out. That's a called strike on the inside part of the plate, 2-1. Pitcher Mason Workin on deck for the Lobos. Swing and a high chop toward third, it'll go foul, and the count evens 2-2. Lesko was starting to dance off third on that pitch, maybe trying to force Jeremy Tice into a balk. Two-two the count to Carlson. And the pitch. Curve missed high, 3-2. Righty against righty. And the payoff pitch to Carlson. That's golfed in the air to left field, and that's going to go out of play foul, and the count holds at 3-2. Sounded good when it left the bat, but then again, a lot of contact made with aluminum bat sounds good. 3-2 again. Fouled off at the plate. We'll do it again at 3-2. Let's go with third with one out. A run in for the Lobos in the top of the fifth. They trail 5-2. 3-2 pitch again. Swing and a miss, strike three. Third strikeout for Jeremy Tyson, the second out this inning. Now Mason Workin began the day at third base, is now the pitcher. He has grounded to short and walked. 0 for 1 officially. First pitch, curve in for a strike, 0-1. Lesko leads off third, the 0-1, fastball high 1-1. Jeremy Tice from the windup with a runner at 3rd and 2 out. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fastball low, 2-1. Thomas Schumacher could possibly come in to pitch for Thompson later in this game. Swing and a miss, 2-2. As I mentioned earlier, Jeremy Tice pitched an inning of relief yesterday and threw 12 pitches. I'm not sure what his total is now. 2-2 to Mason Workin. With second baseman Brady Hansen on deck. Curve missed inside. 3-2. Let's go on third. Here's the payoff pitch. Swung on that, hit in the air to right center field. That's a base hit. That'll be stopped just in front of the warning track. Lesko scores to make it 5-3 and an RBI double for Mason Workin. That ball hit into the gap in right center. And we'll have a courtesy runner at... That is Matson, who was a courtesy runner for the first pitcher of the day, Brady Hansen. And Hansen comes to bat now, representing the tying run at the plate. Swing and a chopper. Foul ball, strike one. Hit up the third baseline, not very far. Avdom, the catcher, got to it, but the ball ruled foul for strike one. So LaMoure-Litchville, Marion-Edgeley with 2 runs here in the top of the fifth. They cut Thompson's lead to 5-3. Hits even for both teams at 9 apiece now. Jeremy Tice out of the stretch. The 0-1. In for a strike, 0-2 as he took something off that. Matson, the runner at second with 2 down. 2 runs in for the Lobos here in the top of the fifth. They've cut the gap to 5-3. Here's the 0-2. Swung on, grounded to third. Braden Tice feels it. Throws to first to retire the side. But not before the Lobos get 2 on the board. On 3 hits, No errors, one runner left. The Lobos have stranded 6 after 4.5 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. DHB.bank. After 4.5, Tommy's 5, Lobos 3 on YourLiveEvent.com.
To serve our communities in central North Dakota.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Did you know that there are several different types of crop hail insurance policies? Hi, this is Bethany Rentz, crop insurance agent with Irie Insurance. We at Irie Insurance want to help you select a hail policy that will best protect your crops and bottom line from a hailstorm. Give us a call today to schedule a time to meet with an Irie Insurance agent. For our contact information, go to our website at irieins.com.
You're protected and appreciated at Irie.
Irie Insurance is an equal opportunity provider.
Third baseman Braden Tice leading off for Thompson in the bottom of the 5th. The count now 1-1 to him. Swinging a fly ball hit into right field. Coming in is Russell Exner, the right fielder. Makes the catcher out number 1. Braden had lined to short. Hit an infield single to drive in a run in the 3rd. And now flied out. 1 up and 1 down for the Tommies. Bottom of the 5th brings up Jeremy Tice, the Tommies pitcher. He has singled, walked, and flied to left. 1 for 2 officially. Right-hand batter facing right-hander Mason Workin in his first full inning of work. Workin came on with 2 out and the bases loaded in the bottom of the 4th, but got out of that jam. First pitch, strike 1. The next pitch, low and away, 1-1. 5-3, Thompson leading in this Class B state championship game. 1-1 pitch, fastball, low and away, 2-1. Catcher Dex Avdom on deck for Thompson. The 2-1 pitch, line foul out here to the right, count evens 2-2. For the Lobos in the top of the 6th, they'll have the bottom third of their batting order coming up. Fredenberg, Potts, and Kramer. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That's the second out, the first strikeout for Mason Workin. 2 down, nobody on, brings up Dex Avdom, the catcher, who has a sacrifice, a pop to short, and singled, and his courtesy runner came around to score in the 4th inning. Off-speed pitch, high and away, ball 1. Avdom bats left-handed against the right-hander Workin. Fastball in for a strike, 1-1. Here's a swing, ground ball up the middle for a base hit. So a 2-out single for Avdom, his second hit of the day. First allowed by Mason Workin. Thompson now with 10 hits on the evening. Courtesy runner at first base for the catcher. It'll again be Michelson. Max Michelson, a freshman. Brings up Thomas Schumacher, the shortstop, who has walked, grounded out, and flied out. Righty against righty. First pitch, fastball way outside, ball 1. Thompson 6 outs away from their 4th consecutive Class B state championship. Next pitch, low 2-0. Two-out a runner at first for Thompson. Bottom of the 5th, they're up 5-3. Next pitch high, 3-0. Left fielder Will Welke on deck for the Tommies. And that's inside ball 4. First walk allowed by Mason Workin. Thompson with a 2-out threat here with runners at first and second. For the cleanup hitter, Will Welke, he has singled twice, scored once, and flat out once. Right-hand batter. Has a pretty nice mustache going, actually. Runners lead off first and second. Welke lines this one down the left field line, fair. Here is Michelson around third. Schumacher is coming around third, and he will slide in safely on a double. And it's 7-3 in favor of Thompson. Well, when you're the Region 2 Player of the Year, people expect you to come through in situations like that, and Schumacher did that. His third hit of the day. Two RBI. Seven to 3. Welke at second with 2 out for Drew Odenbach, who is hit into a double play, grounded to the pitcher, and doubled a drive in a run. Here's a swing and a grounder, fielded by the third baseman, Colby Thielgus, and his throw is wide to first. And here's another run scoring to make it 8-3. First error of the game by the Lobos allows Welke to score the third run of the inning to make it 8-3. And Odenbach's on second. Now Johnny Muse, the center fielder, he's been hit by pitches twice, has an RBI triple and has scored twice. Right-hand batter. Looks at a pitch at the knees for strike one. So the Lobos had got 2 in the top half of this inning to make it a 5-3 game, but then Thompson coming right back with 3 more here in the bottom of the 5th and counting. Working out of the stretch. Throws a strike, and the count evens 1-2. Righty against righty. The pitch. Strike 3 called in the outside corner to retire the side. Second strikeout for Mason Workin. Thompson in the 5th. Get 3 runs on 2 hits plus a walk, 1 Lobo error, 1 runner left. Thompson is stranded 10. 5 complete on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank. After 5, Thompson 8, LaMoure-Litchville, Marion-Edgeley 3 on yourliveevent.com.
The City of Hillsborough invites you to make Hillsborough your home. If you're looking for a new home or a job, check out the opportunities in Hillsborough and see what the community can offer you and your family. Enjoy a quality family life with community, education, church, entertainment, and more. For all neighbors and those driving through the region, we welcome you to come and shop with the businesses in Hillsborough. If you have questions related to services available in the City of Hillsborough, contact the Hillsborough City Office at 701-636-4620.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime, serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond. We are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsborough, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank. Strong bank, strong communities.
First baseman Ross Fredenberg to lead off for LaMoure-Litchville, Marion-Edgeley in the top of the 6th inning. He'll be followed by left fielder Logan Potts and designated hitter Jake Kramer. Bottom third of the Lobo batting order. Fredenberg swings the first pitch and fouls it back for strike one. Ross has struck out and singled in 2 at-bats. Sophomore right-hand hitter reaches out for this one, grounds it slowly to short. Schumacher has it, throws to first in time for the out. So 1 up and 1 down for the Lobos in the top of the 6th. Brings up the left fielder Logan Potts, who was struck out and singled in 2 at-bats. Jeremy Tice still on the mound for Thompson. He's gone the distance. First pitch, high ball 1. Lobos, 3 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. Thompson, 8 runs, 11 hits, and 1 error. The 1-0 pitch, called strike 101. Tommies in their half of the 6th will have the bottom third of their batting order coming up. Loyland, Gemmel, and Braden Tice. Off-speed pitch, low and outside, 2-1. Potts bats right-handed. The 2-1. Fastball missed inside, 3-1. Jeremy Tice has walked just 1, struck out 3. He's thrown a wild pitch, has not hit anybody. Called strike 3-2 to Potts. And the payoff pitch. Slice foul to the right. We'll do it again at 3-2. Newman Outdoor Field, 318 down the line and left, 314 down the line and right. And that's low ball 4. So a 1-out walk gets Potts on first. Second walk allowed by Jeremy Tice. Brings up the DH. No, we'll have a pinch hitter for Kramer, the DH. This is Seth Irey, I-R-E-Y, sophomore first baseman. Stocky right-hand batter. Potts a short lead off first. And the pitch, strike called. Kramer was in 2 at-bats, had grounded out twice, the last one with the bases loaded. A pitcher to catcher to first double play to end the 4th inning and keep the Lobos off the scoreboard in that frame. Jeremy Tice from the stretch, the 0-1, swing and a miss, 0-2 to Irey. This audio-only broadcast presented by special arrangement with the Board of Directors of the North Dakota High School Activities Association. 1 out, runner at first. 0-2 to Irey, the pitch. An excuse-me swing fouled off toward the first base dugout. Still 0-2 to Irey, with shortstop Gunnar Thielgus on deck for the Lobos. Righty against righty. Jeremy Tice from the stretch. 0-2. Strike 3 called on a curve. Strikeout 4 for Jeremy Tice. 2 down now for the Lobos on the top of the 6th. Brings up the top of their batting order in Gunnar Thielgus, the shortstop, who has grounded to short and singled and scored twice. 2 for 3 day for the shortstop. Jeremy Tice from the stretch. Swing and a miss, strike 1 and a good fastball. Potts the runner at first with 2 down. The 0-1 pitch. Low and away, 1-1. Thompson 4 outs away from a 4th consecutive state Class B championship. Here's Tice's 1-1 pitch. Hit him. First batter that Jeremy Tice has hit today. That'll send Potts to second. And Gunnar Thielgus to first with 2 down. Brings up Colby Thielgus, who's now the third baseman after starting the day at second. Colby has reached on an error, single, and fly to left. 1 for 3 officially. Batting right-handed. Standing close to the plate. Tice's first pitch low and away, ball 1. Both bullpens quiet. The 1-0 pitch. Low and away, nice stop by the catcher Avdom. 2-0 now to Colby Thielgus with Owen Lesko, the center fielder, on deck. And Lesko is not a guy you want to face with runners in scoring position, as he's shown throughout this tournament. He's driven in 2 of the 3 Lobo runs today. 2-0 pitch, caught the inside corner, 2-1. Runners lead off first and second. The 2-1. Missing high, 3-1. (8-3) Thompson as LaMoure-Litchville, Marion-Edgeley bat in the top of the 6th. Men on first and second and 2 out. The 3-1 pitch, high ball 4. And the bases are now loaded. Second walk this inning by Jeremy Tyson, his 3rd of the day. And Coach Nate Solis will come to the mound. This may be it for Jeremy Tice. And it could well be that Thomas Schumacher is going to be the new pitcher. And Jeremy Tice gets a nice hand from the Thompson fans behind the third base dugout. Well, wait a sec. Drew Odenbach was kind of moving around the pitching rubber as though he was going to do the pitching. No, it's going to be Braden Tice into pitch. So we'll take a break here on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. We're in the bottom of we are in the top of the 6th inning. LaMoure-Litchville, Marion-Edgeley with 2 out, the bases loaded, and they trail Thompson 8-3. We'll be right back on YourLiveEvent.com.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
Come make pasta with us. Combine your love of North Dakota and agriculture with a great career at Dakota Growers. They provide you room to grow in your career, develop your skills, and they always put safety first in their state-of-the-art facility. Check out all of their fantastic opportunities at jobs.postholdings.com or scan the QR code. Contact Erica at 701-540-6152 or Wendy 701-997-5066.
Get ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the HDSR series of staggered rippers from Degelman Industries. At the heart of the machine is the HDSR's staggered two-row setup, which allows for better trash flow and lower draft than an inline ripper. Featuring a shorter implement contour length, easier transport, and better compaction shattering ability than the competitors. The HDSR series from Degelman Industries is engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
Braden Tice has moved from third base to the mound for Thompson. Here's a pickoff throw to second, not in time, as Gunnar Thielges got back safely. Also for Thompson defensively, Dex Avdom moves from catcher to third base. Will Welke from left field to catcher. And Jeremy Tice, the starting pitcher, from pitcher to left field. First pitch to Owen Lesko is a strike, 0-1. Lesko comes to bat with the bases loaded and 2 out. He has singled, grounded out to drive in a run, doubled to drive in a run, and scored. Next pitch is a fastball low and outside, 1-1. Thompson with an 8-3 lead, but the bases are loaded with 2 out here on the top of the 6th. Next pitch, low, and it gets away from the catcher, but not far enough for the runner from third, Potts, to try to advance. Lesko batting .875 in the tournament with 5 runs batted in. Potts on third, Gunnar Thielges on second, Colby Thielges at first with 2 out. Lobos down 8-3, the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Let's go right-handed batter against right-hander Braden Tice, who winds up the 2-2. Off-speed pitch grounded up the middle. Schumacher stopped it, but no force, and a run scores. And the base is still loaded. That should be a base hit. It was just hit slowly towards second. Schumacher, the shortstop, able to knock it down, but not able to make any other kind of a play. This will be an infield single for Lesko, his 3rd RBI of the day. Potts comes in to score to make it 8-4. Gunnar Thielges to third, Colby Thielges to second. And swing by Carlson towards short. Schumacher fields, throws to first to retire the side. So Thompson able to get out of trouble. That could have been a lot worse. The Lobos with 1 run on 1 hit, 2 walks, and 1 hit batter, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. The Lobos have stranded 8. We go to the bottom of the 6th on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future, with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. DHB.bank. Thompson 8, LaMoure-Litchville, Marion-Edgeley 4 on YourLiveEvent.com.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
The Northern Cast Booster Club is here for all Jaguar students from academics, arts, athletics, and co-curricular activities throughout the school year. You can find more information or become a Northern Cast Booster Club member today by scanning the QR code on screen now, or follow the Northern Cast Booster Club on Facebook for updates throughout the year, or simply search for the Northern Cast Booster Club page on the Northern Cast School website. Go Jags!
Right fielder Caden Loyland to lead off for Thompson in the bottom of the 6th inning. He swings the first pitch and misses strike 1. Caden has doubled and been hit by pitches twice and scored a run. 1-for-1. Next pitch missed outside, 1-1. Caden to be followed by second baseman Eli Gemmel and pitcher Braden Tice. And the bottom of the 6th for Thompson. Tommy's up 8-4. 1-1 pitch missing outside, 2-1. Final line on Jeremy Tice, 5 2/3 innings, allowed 9 hits, 3 runs, all earned. Walked 3, struck out 4. Swing and a chopper to short, bobbled by the shortstop, and safe. That was a chopper hit in front of the shortstop, Gunnar Thielges, and they're going to, I believe, score that in error. And now we'll have a pinch runner, Mac Michelson, at first base for Loyland. And that is an error on the shortstop, Gunnar Thielges. Now Eli Gemmel, the second baseman, strike 1. Eli an RBI single in 3 at-bats. Bats right-handed against Mason Workin, who came in the game to relieve in the 4th. Showing bunt pitches outside. Count evens 1-1. Colby Thielges at third. Moving up with the pitch. As Gemmel shows bunt, dunce upon it toward the pitcher. Only play will be at first for the out. So a nicely executed sacrifice by Eli Gemmel. 1-3 the scoring play, pitcher to first. As Michelson gets into scoring position at second. Now Braden Tice, who's now the pitcher, standing in. He's got a single and 3 at-bats. This pitch is in the dirt, and it ricochets past the catcher. And that will allow Michelson to go to third. It was a low pitch, took a wicked ricochet off, I think, the catcher's leg. And Michelson going to third easily. Braden Tice trying to add to his team's 8-4 lead here on the bottom of the 6th. Called strike, count evens 1-1. Jeremy Tice on deck for the Tommies. Righty to righty. The 1-1 pitch. This gets away from the catcher, too, and now the runner is trying to come into third, and the throw hits the runner coming in. Safe. And another wild pitch makes it 9-4 in favor of the Tommies. So an error, a sacrifice, and a couple of wild pitches bring Thompson another run here on the bottom of the 6th. And they lead it 9-4. Count is 1-2. And that pitch to Braden is low, 2-2. Working out of the windup. Pitch is low and away, 3-2. LaMoure, 1 in the 3rd, 2 in the 5th, 1 in the 6th. Thompson, 1 in the 2nd, 3 in the 3rd. Here's a swing and a fly ball hit in the left field, coming in as Potts to make the catch for the second out. So bases empty, 2 down now for the Tommies as their leadoff man Jeremy Tice stands in. He has singled, walked, flied to left, and struck out. Jeremy bats right-handed. Looks at a pitch outside, ball 1. The Lobos 7th has their 5, 6, and 7 hitters coming up. Workin, Hansen, and Fredenberg. Next pitch outside, 2-0 to Jeremy Tice. Tommy's 3 outs away from a 4th consecutive Class B state championship. 2-0 pitch outside, 3-0 to Jeremy Tice. With third baseman Dex Avdom on deck. Next pitch a called strike, 3-1. Now the pitch. Bloop. And off the second baseman's glove and that means that Jeremy Tice is on safely. It was blooped toward the second baseman. And it was Brady Hansen who got the glove up, and the ball hit the heel of his glove and fell safely. Second error of the inning, third of the day against the Lobos. So Jeremy Tice on with a 2-out error. Now Dex Avdom, the batter, the throw to second as the runner at first was going and safe. Jeremy Tice with a stolen base. So the Tommies with 1 unearned run here in the 6th. Next pitch outside, 2-0 to Avdom, who has a sacrifice, popped to short, 2 singles, and 2 runs scored. Runner on second, 2-0 pitch, just outside, 3-0. Shortstop Thomas Schumacher on deck for Thompson. Tommy's up 9-4, bottom of the 6th, Class B state championship game from Fargo. Called strike, 3-1. Here's a swing and a liner up the middle for a base hit. Jeremy Tice rounds third and will stay there. So Avdom with his 3rd consecutive base hit of the day. And Thompson with runners at the corners and 2 out. Now Thomas Schumacher will stand in. He has walked twice, grounded out, and flied out, 0 for 2 officially with a run scored. Thompson up 9-4, looking to add to that here with 2 out in the bottom of the 6th. And runners at first and third. Here's a throw to third, or a fake throw to third. Jeremy Tice back safely. They did not make a snap throw to first as thought they might have. Pitches in the dirt, ball 1. Blocked well by Damian Carlson, the catcher. Tice on third, Avdom at first with 2 out. Thompson up 9-4. They've already got 1 run here in the bottom of the 6th. Fastball in for a strike of the knees, 1-1. Catcher Will Wilkie on deck for the Tommies. The 1-1. Popped in the air, out of here. Count goes 1-2 to Schumacher. Thomas will be playing baseball for the University of Minnesota Crookston next year. Working from the stretch, 1-2 pitch, swung on, fouled out here to the right again. Still 1-2 to Schumacher. Righty against righty, the 1-2 pitch again. Fastball low, 2-2. Lesko in center pulled over a few steps toward left center. Potts, the left fielder, pulled over toward the line, swing and a foul off the plate. Nice catch by Coach Nate Solis of the Tommies in the third base coaching box. We'll do it again at 2-2. Tommy's runners at first and third with 2 out. And a 9-4 lead. 2-2 pitch high, sails over the catcher's glove and goes to the backstop. And a run will score to make it 10-4 Thompson. Jeremy Tyson to score and Avdom to second on the wild pitch. First wild pitch thrown by a Lobo pitcher today. 10-4 Thompson with 2 out, runner at second. 3-2 to Schumacher. And the payoff pitch is low ball 4. Schumacher walks for the third time today. Second walk allowed by Mason Workin. Now catcher Will Welke stands in. He has singled twice, doubled once, flied out once, 3 hits, 2 RBI today for the senior. Runners short leads off first and second. First pitch to Welke, high ball 1. (10-4) Thompson. Class B state championship game. Tommy's trying to make it 4 straight state titles. Swing and foul back out of here to the right. 1-1 to Welke. Tommy's in their 5th turn around the batting order. And we're at the 2-hour mark right now in this game. Fastball in for a strike, 1-2. Got the outside part of the plate. First baseman Drew Odenbach to hit next for the Tommies if Welke can get aboard. The 1-2. Low and inside 2-2. Welke did well to avoid getting hit by that pitch. Runners on first and second with 2 out. The 2-2. Hit in the air to left field. Coming over into left center field to make the catch is Owen Lesko to retire the side. But Thompson add to their lead in the 6th with 2 runs. On 1 hit, there were 2 errors plus a walk. 2 runners left. The Tommies have stranded a dozen. We've played 6 in the North Dakota Class B State Championship game on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. DHB.bank. Thompson 10. LaMoure-Litchville, Marion-Edgeley 4 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of cards plus pre-owned cards as well. Bring the kids along and have them try out the skee ball and foosball table while you browse jerseys, hats, and other items. Call anytime, 701-436-6140. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles in Hillsboro.
We go to the top of the 7th inning. Thompson 3 outs away from a 4th consecutive North Dakota Class B State Baseball Championship. LaMoure-Litchville, Marion-Edgeley will have their 5, 6, and 7 hitters coming up. Pitcher Mason Workin, second baseman Brady Hansen, and first baseman Ross Fredenberg. Working his grounded to short, walked, and doubled a drive and a run. 1 for 2 officially. Righty against righty. As the pitch from Brayton Tice misses ball one, outside ball one. Next pitch. Fastball inside, 2-0. Next pitch. Looked at for a strike. 2-1 the count to Workin. As the Lobos need base runners, there's a swing and a miss, 2-2. They trail 10-4. The 2-2 pitch. Missed low and away, 3-2. And the payoff pitch, low and away, ball 4. So Workin with a leadoff walk. First allowed by Brayton Tice. Now Brady Hansen, who was the starting pitcher today. And a courtesy runner at first base for the Lobos. This is Toby Duncan. First pitch to Brady Hansen, missing ball 1. Hansen has singled, flied to left and grounded to third. Next pitch, missing outside, 2-0 to Hansen. 2-0 pitch, missing, fastball inside, 3-0. Ross Fredenberg, the first baseman, on deck for the Lobos. 3-0 pitch, strike at the knees, 3-1. 10-4 Thompson. Nobody out for the Lobos. Runner at first. 3-1 pitch, missed inside, ball 4. So back-to-back walks by Brayton Tice to start the top of the 7th. And time called as Nate Solis comes out of the Thompson dugout. Thomas Schumacher has pitches available if needed. But this seems to be just a conversation between pitcher and coach. Nobody else invited. So Brayton Tice will pitch to first baseman Ross Fredenberg, who has struck out, singled, and grounded to short. 1 for 3 officially. Duncan on second. Hansen at first. First pitch to Fredenberg is high, ball 1. Runners lead off first and second. 1-0 pitch in for a strike, 1-1. Swing and a pop foul out of here to the right. Count 1-2 now to Fredenberg. I misidentified the runner who is on second base. That is Colin Barnick, a freshman. Barnick on second, Hansen on first. The 1-2. Swung on chopper towards second. Fielded by Gemmel. Throw to first in time for the first out. And the runners move up to second and third. 1 down now. Thompson 2 outs away from a state title. Now Logan Potts, the left fielder. He has struck out, singled, and walked and scored his last time up. Right-hand batter takes a pitch, high, ball 1. Next pitch high, 2-0. Grayson Matson has come into the on-deck circle. This is the DH spot, or the on-deck hitter is the DH spot. For the Lobos, 3-0 the count now to Potts. Called strike 3-1. Barnick on third, Hansen on second with one out. Lobos down 10-4. The 3-1 pitch. Strike on the outside corner, 3-2. Braden Tice looking to finish this one off for the Tommies. 3-2 pitch. Low and away, ball four, and the bases are loaded. So Potts to first, Hansen at second, Barnick at third. And Grayson Matson, a freshman who will come into bat in the DH spot. Kramer went 0 for 2. Irie went 0 for 1 in this spot. And Matson looks at strike one. The DH is batting for right fielder Russell Exner. The 0-1, fastball outside, 1-1. Thompson at least in position to end this with a double play. Next pitch is high, 2-1. Shortstop Gunnar Thielges on deck for the Lobos. The 2-1. In for a strike, 2-2. Barnick on third, Hansen at second, Potts on first with one out. Braden Tice is 2-2. Just missed low and away, 3-2. And there is no place to put Matson. 3-2 pitch. High ball, 4 and a run scores. Lobos cut the gap to 10-5. They've still got the bases loaded with one out. And we will see a pitching change here. We'll take a break on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank. LaMoure-Litchville Marion-Edgeley is batting at the top of the seventh, trailing 10-5. They've got a run in here in the top of the seventh, and the bases loaded and one out. We'll be right back on YourLiveEvent.com.
Community and wellness, the residents at Halsted Living Center and Heritage House in Halsted enjoy social connections and receive compassionate support tailored to their individual needs. At Halsted Living Center and Heritage House, they always encourage residents to choose when and how to participate in activities based on their own interests and abilities. Some enjoy being busy and on the go, while others prefer to maintain a little more low-key profile. Get more information on Halsted Living Center and Heritage House by calling 218-456-2105 or log on to halstedlivingcenter.com. The Hillsborough and Central Valley School Districts congratulate the seniors on your success and wish you well in your future endeavors. They encourage you to step into your future, secure in the knowledge that this world needs you and the unique, inspiring gifts that only you can give. Best wishes go with you graduates as you prepare for the greater challenges ahead in a world of new possibilities. Congratulations, graduates, from the administration and staff of the Hillsborough and Central Valley School Districts. To all students, parents, and families of the Hillsborough and Central Valley Schools, thank you for a great year.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers, they are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing.
Thomas Schumacher, the new pitcher for Thompson, as Gunnar Thielges swings and misses strike one. Braden Tice moves from the mound to shortstop. Next pitch, outside 101. Schumacher looking to close the door here with the bases loaded and 1 out for the Lobos, who trail 10-5. Next pitch low, 2-1. Schumacher pitched 2 innings in the Tommies' 9-1 win over Renville County on Thursday. Allowed 2 hits, 1 run. It was earned, walked 1, struck out 3. Righty against righty, a 3-1 count now to Gunnar Thielges. In for a strike, 3-2. Thielges has singled twice, grounded out, and been hit by a pitch, and he scored twice. Righty to righty, 3-2 pitch. Grounded to third. Afton will step on the bag, and that'll be the only out they get, and a run scores to make it 10-6. That is the second out, though. And there are runners at first and second. Hansen comes in to score. Potts is retired 5 unassisted on the fielder's choice. And so a 10-9 game with, again, the bases loaded. Excuse me. Bases loaded. Swing and a fly to left. That's going to go out of play. (10-6) Lobos trail. They've got the bases loaded and the potential go-ahead tying run at the plate. Swinging a ground ball. Field to third, Ovdom to first. A run will score to make it 10-7, and that's the second out. So an RBI grounder for Colby Thielges. Owen Lesko at the plate with men on second and third and 2 out. Last hope for the Lobos. Lesko 3 for 4 with 3 runs batted in. Swing a fly ball in the center field. Coming in is the center fielder, Muse, and he's got it, and the Tommies have won their 4th straight state championship. LaMoure-Litchville, Marion-Edgeley in the 7th. Score twice. Without a hit, there were 5 walks in the inning. No errors. And 2 runners left. And the 2 teams now lining up to shake hands as Thompson wins its 4th consecutive state Class B championship as they defeat LaMoure-Litchville Marion by a score of 10-7. We'll run down the final numbers on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank. The final, Thompson 10, LaMoure-Litchville, Marion-Edgeley 7 on yourliveevent.com.
The fun is always on tap. I'm heading to Headlocks. Headlocks. Headlocks.
Stay tuned for more information about the all-school reunion coming up in Carrington this summer, July 10th through the 13th. Check out Facebook for more information.
The fun is always on tap. I'm headed to Headlocks. Headlocks. Headlocks.
Headlocks, Carrington, North Dakota.
There's more at 104. Hillsborough, North Dakota has everything you need on your next road trip. Food, fuel, fun, and family-friendly activities. Stop by and fill up your tank or grab a bite to eat. Have a blast at Goose River Golf Club, the swimming pool, or one of our beautiful parks. There's even ice skating and cross-country skiing. Take in the sights or stay the night so you don't miss a thing. Experience Hillsborough and see why there's more at 104.
The Hillsborough Vets Club thanks you for your support of their activities and events. Stop in and to check out their new menu. Enjoy the Vets Club appetizers every Wednesday from 5 till 7. And as I've said many times, they have the best roasted chicken around. Enjoy roasted chicken every Saturday from 5:30 till 7:30. Get there early because sometimes it's gone early because it is the best roasted chicken. Fries and coleslaw also available with this meal every Saturday. Dine in or take out. The Hillsborough Vets Club.
Hunter Insurance Agency is a locally owned full-service agency providing protection and coverage in a number of different areas. Hunter Insurance Agency offers multi-peril crop insurance, crop hail insurance, and farm insurance for buildings and equipment. Plus, they offer home, auto, life, and business insurance. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com or stop in and speak with Johnny Jorgensen at Hunter Insurance Agency. Find them at 201 Main Street, Hunter.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime. Serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond, we are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsborough, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank, strong communities.
Stop on out to Watts Ace Hardware in Castleton and gear up with name brands from Steel, Milwaukee, Ego, and Craftsman Power Tools. Plus, Watts Ace Hardware has a key cutting and paint mixing section for your own do-it-yourself projects. From their grill selection with Traeger, Blackstone, Weber, and the Big Green Egg to their customer laser engraving center, Watts Ace Hardware is a place you need to check out. Stop in at 1610 Governor's Drive in Castleton for Watts Ace Hardware.
Joe Lancello back at Newman Outdoor Field in Fargo. The Senior Athlete of the Year for Class B Baseball has just been named, and he is Trey Huzar from Northern Cass. So congratulations to Trey on that honor. This is a state honor as opposed to the Region 1 honor, which Trey had won earlier. And Trey's Northern Cass Jaguars losing 10-1 to Park River area earlier today in the third place game. Final totals here. LaMoure-Litchville, Marion-Edgeley, 7 runs, 10 hits, 3 errors, 11 runners left. Thompson, 10 runs, 12 hits, 1 error, and 12 runners left. The winning pitcher, Jeremy Tice, the starter, went 5 2/3 innings, giving up 9 hits, 3 runs, all earned, walked 3, hit 1, struck out 4, and threw 1 wild pitch. Braden Tice pitched 2/3 of an inning. And he allowed 4 runs, walked 4, no strikeouts. Thomas Schumacher getting the save, pitching the final 2/3 of an inning, gave up 1 walk. Taking the loss for the Lobos was Brady Hansen, the starting pitcher, going 3 2/3 innings. Gave up 9 hits, 4 runs, all of them earned. Walked 2, struck out 1, and hit 4. Mason Workin finished the game 2 1/3 innings, allowing 2 hits, 6 runs, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts, and 1 wild pitch. And our post-game show brought to you by the Norman County Raceway and Red River Valley Speedway. The Red River Valley Speedway in West Fargo has Friday night races starting at 7, and the World of Outlaw Sprint Cars will be back on August 23rd. More information at redrivervalleyspeedway.com. To run down all the scoring here in a game that took 2 hours and 18 minutes, Thompson opened the scoring in the second when Johnny Muse was hit by a pitch, advanced to third on a double by Caden Loyland, and then Muse came in to score on a wild pitch. The Lobos tied it in their half of the third when, with 1 out, Gunnar Thielgus singled, advanced to third on a single by Colby Thielgus, and then came on to score in a ground out by Owen Lesko to tie the game at 1 in the top of the third inning. As the Thompson players now being awarded their medals for winning the state Class B championship for a 4th consecutive year. The Tommies took the lead for keeps in the bottom of the third when they scored 3 times. Johnny Muse with an RBI triple with 2 out. Then Caden Loyland was hit by a pitch. Eli Gemmel with a single to right to bring in a run. And then Braden Tice with an infield single to bring in another run to make it 4-1 in favor of Thompson after 3 innings. The Tommies made it 5-3 with another run in the 4th. Drew Odenbach with an RBI double. The Lobos came back with 2 runs in the top of the 5th. Owen Lesko doubled to drive in 1 run, and Mason Workin doubled to drive in Lesko. And that made the score 5-3 Thompson. But in the bottom of the 5th, Thompson would get 3 more. And everything started with 2 out, a single, a walk, a 2-run double by Will Welke, and then a throwing error by the third baseman, allowing Welke to come in and score. 8-3 Thompson after 5. The Lobos came back in the 6th with a run, driven in by Owen Lesko with an infield single to make it 8-4. The Tommies made it 10-4 with 2 more runs in the 6th. Both of those runs coming in to score on wild pitches. And LaMoure-Litchville Marion getting 2 more runs in the 7th. And they would win it, and it would be Thompson winning it by a score of 10-7. Thompson finishes the year 25-2, and LaMoure-Litchville Marion-Edgeley ends the year 13-3. And Thompson about to be awarded the trophy as Class B state champions. And the Tommies hold up the trophy and come out to accept that trophy. And a tremendous job by the Thompson Tommies. We'll run down some of the individual stats and have our other post-game awards when we return On our post-game show brought to you by the Norman County Raceway and Red River Valley Speedway, Thompson winning the state Class B title 10-7 when we return on YourLiveEvent.com.
Let's face it, moving is a pain. And if you decide to do it yourself, take the hassle out with All About Moving in Grand Forks. While national conglomerates tend to overcharge and take longer, All About Moving is locally owned and wants to make your next move an efficient and stress-free experience. Take the stress out of moving with All About Moving in Grand Forks, so you can focus on the things that really matter.
At Sendak Cooperative, we are proud to be your trusted full-service grain, agronomy, and energy choice for our communities in central North Dakota. For all of your grain, agronomy, and energy decisions, they are proud to support our local farmers and communities we work and live in. With our state-of-the-art facilities and dedicated team, we ensure your farming operation will be looked at with care and efficiency. Whether you're looking for marketing decisions, agronomy needs, fuel for your operation, or a hot cup of coffee at their C-stores, Sendak Cooperative has you covered. Visit them online at sendakcooperative.com to learn more about how they can serve you. Sendak Cooperative, proud to serve our communities in central North Dakota.
When it comes to electrical work, experience matters. And at Miller's Electrical Service LLC, they've got the skills, expertise, and experience to get the job done right. From industrial and commercial projects to residential repairs and installations, get in touch with Gannon to get the job done safely, efficiently, and right the first time. Locally owned, trusted, and ready to serve your home or business. Call 701-430-2124 today and let Miller's Electrical Service LLC power your world.
You can buy beef by the quarter, half or whole beef from Mueller Beef, USDA inspected beef. Fill the freezer. Call Dave Mueller at 701-799-3032 to purchase beef by the quarter, half or whole from Mueller Beef out of Hillsboro. You can buy beef by the quarter, the half or the whole beef from Mueller Beef, USDA inspected beef. Fill the freezer. Call Dave Mueller at 701-799-3032 to purchase beef by the quarter, half or whole from Mueller Beef out of Hillsboro.
The Norman County Fair, June 18th through 21st. Fireworks, monster truck, Laura J's strong and amazing aerial stunt show. Racing, free stage entertainment, magic shows, youth and senior days, mechanical bull riding, free music, Veterans Day. It's the Norman County Fair. Get the full schedule at normancountyfair.com. There's so much more at the Free Gate Fair. The Norman County Fair, June 18th through 21st, Ada, Minnesota, where summer begins and the fun never ends. The World of Outlaws late models return to the Norman County Raceway, Ada, Minnesota, June 28th. Ada Building Center LLC start to finish showdown. Presented by R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. Enjoy the experience. Nationwide top 10 experience last year. Let's make it number 1 this year. World of Outlaws late models. Ada Building Center LLC start to finish showdown. Presented by R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. Tickets now available. ncraceway.com.
Joe Lancello back at Newman Outdoor Field in Fargo, where the Thompson Tommies have won their 4th consecutive Class B state baseball championship as they defeat LaMoure-Litchville Marion-Edgeley 10-7 in this state championship game. Time now for our post-game awards. Our player of the game brought to you by Enbridge Life. Oh, that one. There we go. No, not that one. There we go. Player of the game brought to you by Enbridge. Life takes energy. Enbridge, energy for life. Enbridge.com for career opportunities. I'll go with Will Welke of Thompson, going 3 for 5. 2 runs scored, 2 runs batted in. The senior wrapping up his high school career with another state championship and a very good day at the plate with 3 hits. Our player of the game brought to you by Enbridge. Now our post-game connection brought to you by HTC. Discover local reliability you can trust. Halstead Telephone. It's how to connect. HalsteadTel.com. Our connection of the game Owen Lusko, the center fielder for LaMoure-Litchville, Marion-Edgeley, 3 for 5, with 3 hits and 3 runs batted in. Lusko, one of the strongest players in this tournament. He is our connection of the game, brought to you by HTC. And finally, our precision play of the game, brought to you by Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Agassiz Precision Ag in Hillsborough. Call 701-436-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. Precision play of the game came in the 4th inning when LaMoure-Litchville Marion-Edgeley had the bases loaded with 1 out in a game that they trailed 4-1 at the time. Jake Kramer came to bat and grounded to the pitcher, Jeremy Tice. He threw home for a force out there, and then Dex Adams relayed a first in time for a double play, a 1-2-3 double play. Our precision play of the game, brought to you by Agassiz Precision Ag in Hillsborough. Call 701-436-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. We'll run down some of the individual numbers in this game before we wrap things up here from Newman Outdoor Field in Fargo. Thompson, the winners, the state Class B baseball champions, 10-7 over LaMoure-Litchville Marion-Edgeley on YourLiveEvent.com.
The Northern Kansas School District believes that every learner can change the world. That's why they provide a world-class education. Northern Kansas will commit to purposely build trust, develop authentic relationships, and engage in innovative practices which will empower learners to be choice-ready. Northern Kansas is dedicated and passionate about relationships, teaching and learning, self-reflection, acknowledging greatness, and support of the community. For more information, go online to northernkansasschool.org. That's northernkansasschool.org.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career, doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
By that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
Visit with Ryan Opdahl, your local Farmers Union Insurance agent in Hillsborough.
On tap, I'm headed to Headlocks. Headlocks. Headlocks.
Stay tuned for more information about the all-school reunion coming up in Carrington this summer, July 10th through the 13th. Check out Facebook for more information.
The fun is always on tap. I'm headed to Headlocks. Headlocks. Headlocks.
Headlocks, Carrington, North Dakota.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
Here's a message from Tim Cassette, Golden Harvest Seed Sales in the Hillsborough area. When it comes to your operations needs, they want to hear from you, which is why they're committed to listening first. From farmer-focused R&D teams to their Gold Series soybeans and game-changing corn products to the insights shared through the Illuminate digital platform, everything offered is an answer to what they learned from you. For Golden Harvest corn and soybean seed, visit with Tim Cazette Seed Sales Hillsboro, 701-430-0877.
From Newman Outdoor Field in Fargo, Joe Lancello with you once again. As Thompson has defeated LaMoure-Litchville Marion-Edgeley 10-7 as the Tommies win their fourth consecutive Class B championship. They end the year 25-2. LaMoure-Litchville Marion-Edgeley, the Lobos, end the year 13-3. And checking the Lobos batting lineup, Gunnar Thielgus, 2 for 3, 2 runs scored. Colby Thielgus, 1 for 4 with an RBI. Owen Lesko, 3 for 5, 1 run scored, 3 runs batted in. Damian Carlson, 0 for 4. Mason Workin, 1 for 2 with an RBI. He also walked twice. Brady Hansen, 1 for 3 with a walk and a run scored. Ross Fredenberg, 1 for 4. Logan Potts, 1 for 2 with a run scored and a couple of walks. Jake Kramer, 0 for 2. Pinch hitter Irie, 0 for 1. Pinch hitter Matson walked to drive in a run. For Thompson, Jeremy Tice, 1 for 4 with a run scored plus a walk. Dex Avdom, a sacrifice, 3 for 4. He scored 1 run. His courtesy runner, Michelson, scored a run. Thomas Schumacher, 0 for 2, 3 walks and a run scored. Will Welke, a double and 2 singles in 5 at-bats, 2 runs scored, 2 runs batted in. Drew Odenbach, 1 for 4 with a run batted in. Johnny Muse, hit by pitches twice, had a triple in 2 at-bats, scored twice, drove in a run. Caden Loyland, 1 for 2. He was hit by pitches twice and scored 2 runs. Eli Gemmel, 1 for 3 with a sacrifice and a run batted in. Braden Tice, 1 for 4 with a run batted in. Thompson, 10 runs, 12 hits, 1 errors, 12 left. LaMoure-Litchville Marion-Edgeley, 7 runs, 10 hits, 3 errors, 11 left in a game that took 2 hours and 18 minutes. Congratulations again to the Thompson Tommies for their 4th consecutive State Class B Baseball Championship. And the Thompson players and fans gathered out in left field to get some pictures and savor the moment of this four-peat. And that is going to do it for us here from Newman Outdoor Field in Fargo. Thanks very much to all the folks of the North Dakota High School Activities Association for their help and hospitality here. Thanks to all of our sponsors, without whom we could not do this. And we hope you will thank them and give them your patronage for allowing us to bring you high school sports on yourliveevent.com. And thanks to you for listening and watching. I'm Joe Lancello. The final again here. Thompson wins its 4th consecutive State Class B Baseball Championship. The Tommies 10, LaMoure-Litchville Marion-Edgeley 7. Have a good night. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we'll talk to you again soon. Good night, everyone.